AI-powered tools, like for example computers and the like, AI tutors, AI learning courses to make learning a journey, not a race. Thus, my first point, enhanced personalized learning. The paramount significance of the AI is that it understands what works for me might not for you, as in cut your coat according to your clothes, rather than the current one-size-fits-all approach. So how? Adaptive learning platforms. Dreambox and Smart Sparrow. They use algorithms to emphasize on the subject. So basically, the teacher will teach, AI will elaborate, yin and yang, beans and chapati, Romeo and Juliet. It's AI and teachers versus limitations. In remote areas, it will help the students who can't access the teachers, even the sharp ones. It will help them go above and beyond. Literally, win, win, win. Don't let some thoughts make you forget about the rules. Statistics tell us 62% incline in examination results, and students enjoy school 30% more. My second point, preparing students for the future workforce. The classroom of today must prepare for the careers of tomorrow. Thus, we must use the tools of tomorrow to teach the students of tomorrow. As a matter of law, iron sharpens iron. In a rapidly evolving job market, it is crucial, fundamental, that students are equipped with the skills that they shall need to thrive. That's what school is all about. In senior school, why is digital literacy compulsory for every pathway? We all know that a bad workman blames his tools. Do you want us to be bad workmen? Do you? 82% of jobs require digital skills, and a study by the International Labour Organization found that they pay on average 46% more. And with all that, me being the prophet I am, I can tell you that they're getting cold feet. And I don't mean to be a wet blanket, but they are a wet gun. They come here and tell you to keep all your eggs in one basket. Why? Because they're standing on eggshells, and they don't want you to break those eggs. So don't stand here and stand for something you don't stand for. Team proposition, you can't stop progress, but you can choose to be the sailor of the storm.
AI in education is not about replacing teachers. It's about making learning faster, smarter, and more personalized. From inside feedback to reducing teachers' workload, AI is a classroom assistant we never knew we needed. Now on to my first point, AI reduces teacher workloads. Let's be real, teachers are basically superheroes, but even superheroes need a sidekick. Right now, we spend half the time grading papers, organizing lessons, and drowning in that meanwhile instead of actually teaching. But AI is the superpowered assistant, handling the boring stuff so teachers can actually focus on what really matters, helping us learn. An example is in Finland, one of the best education systems in the world uses AI tools like Grade and Team, which grade aces in minutes instead of days. Imagine a teacher getting back all those hours to actually explain things instead of rushing through lessons. Think of it like cooking. A chef doesn't waste time chopping potatoes when they could be creating a masterpiece. AI is a teaching assistant, handling the chopping so teachers can serve up knowledge on a silver platter. On to my second point, AI gives instant feedback. No more waiting for the verdicts. We've all been there. You finish a test and then wait. And by the time you get your results back, you've already forgotten what you wrote. And research shows that students who get instant feedback instantly learn 70% better because they can fix their mistakes before they become habits. An example is apps like Socrates by Google and Polion analyze answers and tell students what they got wrong instantly. No more waiting for weeks just to realize you've been doing the same math problem wrong the whole time. It's like using GPS. You don't wait till the end of the trip to find out you've been going the wrong way. AI calculates your routes instantly, keeping students on track. On to my third and my final point, AI makes learning fun. Because let's be honest, textbooks can be smooth. Let's be honest, some lessons feel like watching paint dry, but AI turns learning into an adventure. And studies show that gamified lessons increase student engagement by 67%. AI makes learning feel more like a game instead of a chore. Some schools in the United States use AI-powered mirror lessons where students can walk through ancient Rome, dissect a version from, or even take a space walk all from their desks. Instead of just reading about history, you can step into it. AI in education is like turning a boring black and white textbook into a blockbuster movie. Instead of memorizing dry facts, you get to live experience. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, education must evolve. After all, we don't try donkeys to school and cars exist. The world isn't waiting and neither should we. And as history has proven, a wise man adapts, a as the water shapes itself into a vessel. AI is not the end of the education, it's the key to unlocking its full potential. I was your speaker, Alexis.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition claimed that AI is the biggest threat to education. But tell me, was it the exact same thing said about calculators, computers, and even the internet? Standing before you is Juliet Maneki from the prestigious Kijani School, and today I stand as a firm proposer of the motion at hand today. I also stand here as a great ambassador of common sense and logical thinking. But before I begin to dismantle my opponent's arguments with the exactitude of a Jewish prophet, I'd like us to ponder on one major insight. Is AI an unstoppable force for progress, or a boogeyman we fear because we do not understand it? On to my first rebuttal. They said that AI cannot work in the area everywhere, especially in asset areas. Yes, because education should only thrive where it's convenient. So by this logic, we should ban electricity everywhere because some places still use kerosene lamps. Let's talk facts. AI is not a one-size-fits-all. But guess what? It can be adapted. If AI only worked in rich areas, tell me why Rwanda, a country that was once lacking tech infrastructure, is now one of the continents leading in AI. Besides that, have you seen how fast Kenyans adapt to electricity and technology? Have you seen how fast Kenyans adapt to technology? The same people saying that AI cannot work in poor areas are the same people who said that mobile banking services like M-Pesa cannot work in our villages. And guess what? Even the smallest of kiosks accept M-Pesa faster than they accept your greetings and excuses. On to my second point, they said that AI limits critical thinking, and I'm here to tell you no, it supercharges this. The opposition claims that AI makes students lazy. But that's a thing that using a dictionary will make you never learn vocabulary. AI does not replace thinking, it enhances this. Look at Singapore. They integrated AI into their schools, and now their students are outsmarting us in mathematics, science, problem solving, critical thinking, you name it, they defeat us in it. The opposition might argue that AI is a shortcut to education, but tell me, when was the last time a shortcut to knowledge was a bad idea? AI helps those students in Singapore analyze complex situations, giving them instant feedback so they can improve more effectively. On to my third and my final point. They said that they tried to tell us that we've talked about the AI only helping in kitchens, and I'm here to tell you, they must have skipped their English lessons when their teacher was teaching them about metaphors, because the metaphor that's using in a kitchen is not exact. I urge you to stop calling us lazy and calling us fools when you skip your English lessons. As I conclude, judges, AI in schools is not about replacing teachers. It's about unlocking potential and igniting your future, just as the Kijani says. Even the experts who created AI, people like Geoffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, and Sam Altman, OpenAI CEO, all said that we must prepare our students for AI. Are we going to sit back and watch as the rest of the world advances because we're scared of integrating AI in our schools because of mere issues? No, the future is not waiting, and those who embrace AI will lead it. Votes opposition, and as I conclude, I urge you judges to close the lights so that the opposition can slowly but swiftly switch sides and support the proposition side. After all, it is on your right hand side. Thank you.
Degree fully knows what an analogy is, but it seems as if you don't. What you did was unethical, diabolical, and atrocious, and we asked for a 10 points deduction. If you missed it, you're trying to find the solution of a problem by ripping the page out, but when a tap is leaking, do you fix it or throw it away? Well, at the end of the day, the world's greatest common enemy will always be moving. So we can sit back and watch it move, or we can make a stand, moving in the right direction. For how are we ever going to move forward when all we do is stay where we are? In fact, standing still is moving backwards. Not supporting AI is like using candles in our home, in a world of electricity. But when you go to Rome, you do as the Romans. We are in the 21st century. Joe Biden said it best. AI is here and it's here to stay. The pen will always be mightier. The pen is mightier than the sword. And in today's world, AI is the new pen. Forget about the double-edged sword that they are conveying, because they are basically saying no to books and literacy. But no, it complements it. Just like we have this debate. Nothing changes if nothing changes. It's faith versus fear, but we fear 100% chance of success. You have to pick a side, but they can't even put their pride aside and acknowledge AI. And the gun that they have thrown on AI will soon enough time to soil, and it will sprout becoming the tallest tree of the mightiest forest that you can live in. This mighty.